Hello, my name is Troy Metivier, and this week we'll be going over the final project, part 1, which is a accumulation of all the milestones so far this semester. This week we'll be reviewing everything from the player character, the AI character, the player HUD, the AI HUD, the player and AI score widgets, the character mesh and animations, and the character pickups. Again, this is a culmination of all the milestones 1 through 5 put together in one final screencast. Okay, over at our game, as we load into the level, I'll go over the basic functions of the player character. And as you can see right off the bat, I'm able to receive damage and respawn after death. Using the keys WASD, I can move around the map. The AI characters you can see their health bar above the AI character's head, and they are able to take damage as well upon a left click of the mouse, which controls the camera. And then if you press tab, we can look at the score. You can see that I've killed 3 bots and they have several kills themselves. If I take some damage, I can use these pickups, which will increase my health. And then finally, if I pick up one of these blue orbs, it will increase the player character's speed across the map, giving them an advantage for about 10 seconds. And then after the 10 seconds has expired, I return to a normal player speed. This little bit of gameplay wraps up the semester's worth of milestones for everything from the player character to the AI character, the widgets above the AI characters, and then the player HUD itself. It gives you the score box as you press tab, the controls with the mouse, and W, A, S, and D, along with a space jump button. If there's any other questions, please let me know. I will now dig into the blueprint classes a little further. Okay, moving on to the blueprint classes, we'll start with the AI character blueprint class. And I have these broken down and separated into some categories. I have the be in play commented in green, the health damage, and I also threw in the respawn, everything to do with their health, in as red, and then anything to do with controlling with the rotations and the AI shooting in blue, and then their score in yellow. And any one of these can be expanded just by double clicking on it, so we can look at the actual blueprint for the class and how it's organized, and it has an easy flow and it's easy to read. If we go on to the player character, it's a similar setup. The only difference is that there is a speed bonus for the player, which we can look at. It's a simple function that allows the player to speed up and slow down. The most complicated function I have is on the projectile class, and if we go into the collision detection, I had to use a lot of extra points to make the connection points or the wires a little bit more visible. I mean, even this one here could probably just be moved over a little bit. So that's the blueprint classes that help the game function. And then finally, we're going to head over to the terminal and create our final branch for the class project. Okay, now that we're over in the terminal, let's navigate to our first game. Okay, as you can see, we have some files we need to commit, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we've made our final commit for the final project part 1, we can switch over to the final branch and push it over to there. All right, now let's take a look over at our GitHub and see the changes that were made. All right, over here on the GitHub page, we can see the commit message that was posted just a few minutes ago on our master branch, and we can go ahead and switch over to our final branch, and the commit messages are there as well. Again, my name is Troy Metivier. If you have any questions, please let me know.